As a pendulum swings left to right in a slow, sweeping movement, and we know the blade will drop soon, but when? So I see the tech companies like UT and others are having another purge. And a lot of sites that actually try to tell the truth are just hanging on. And this isn't the first time. Every so often they come up and say, "Oh, I'm being attacked, can you help me?" Or, "My subscribers have gone down, can you check that you haven't been unsubscribed?" And they're always begging you to subscribe and push the notification buttons, and these people are quite desperate, right? And anyway, they're only half the channel they were before, because now they don't say what they really want to say. They try to be careful all the time now, and they can't say what they want to say. Their hands are tied. And I wouldn't want to be in that situation myself. I have a couple of very small channels, never really monetize my videos at all. But even I get attacked as well from the big tech companies. But for those people who actually are living off the money they're making, it must be hard for them. But there's no doubt in my mind they eventually want everybody like that, and me, gone. I find a lot of the internet and these channels and that quite boring now, because they're all the same. Because they've got rid of anybody else. The internet is void of any sort of diversity at all. I mean, my channel is very well regulated as well. A lot of the posts go missing, but their censorship is a bit odd. Because it doesn't matter whether you're a male or a femon. You can screw up, can't you? So if you say that a femon is screwed up, your post disappears. But if you keep the same sentence and just change it for a male, it stays. What type of censorship is that? And I don't know when they're going to attack my site again, but it will be sometime or other. But it won't affect me financially in any way, because I don't make any money on my channel. But it is sad to watch these other channels that are still there, hanging on, begging to people every video to subscribe and hit the button for the notifications. And I do feel sorry for them, but they think these tech people are going to change. They're going to keep on and on until they're gone too. Until all you need to do is see one video and you've seen them all. What's that other word? Variety is the spice of life. Maybe they haven't heard of that. But this is how it starts, isn't it? Like this. And then eventually, if you're talking in the pub somewhere and somebody overhears you and reports it, all of a sudden, you disappear. And if I disappear, sort of thing, I feel as though I've got enough stuff out there now that surely some of it will get through and still be there. I remember when the internet and everything was quite a fun place to go on to. You could have a good laugh, find out many different things, talk to many different types of people. All of different types of views. But everybody's guarded now, aren't they? They have to talk in code. It's like a goddamn minefield. And of course I understand there has to be some censorship on some of these radical people. What they say is a bit over the top. But to censorship something because of the sex of the person, that's a bit odd. Now I guess their thinking is that nobody's going to know that femons screw up. So if you think of it that way, they're censoring everything where a femon screws up. But look how much stuff is on the internet where femons screw up. So there must be twice as much screwing up going on. So it's kind of like a childish and spiteful censorship. So we can take a wild guess where it's coming from then. And these big tech companies certainly know how to bury a channel or hide it from getting any views. I don't pander to anybody. I just say what I think straight from the hip. Of course, a lot of people won't agree with me. But then again, they're not me, are they? The pendulum is always swinging. It never stops. And it's very hard to play by their rules, because their rules keep changing all the time. And eventually the blade will drop on everybody until there's nobody left. And then it will be destroyed. And then they will move on to somewhere else and start destroying that. For those people still hanging on and earning enough money as a living, if I were you, I'd try and find something else before they come for you again. C'est la vie.